if you progress at step 3, stay at step 3 forever. But if you feel like your back can take more, go up in sets. And then at step 4, you're going to add 1 new exercise and 2 new variations, which now gets you to a grand total of 14 to 28 sets a week with 7 different back exercises at your disposal. In my opinion, this range of volume encompasses 99.9% of lifters in terms of volume needed for growth. I think that unless you're like a super outlier or you just enjoy volume, no one will need more than that. And actually, many people will need much less than that. As I said, many people also exist below that range, okay? The HIT meme is bad because it's an absolute. It's stupid to tell people, hey, do 3 sets and no more because it keeps people small, those who need more. But it's also stupid to tell people, hey, do as many sets as possible until you die. That is not the point. Do as many as is necessary. Do as little as possible to get as much as possible back. And this is why I mentioned the variations. Because at this point, step 4, you have your 7 different lifts, but you also have 3 variations that you can rotate weekly for more variety. And this also applies if you do not end up picking 7 different back exercises. So let's say you stopped at 5 and you said, okay, 5 is plenty for me. I don't need more for my weekly volume. You might still want some variation and some rotation. In this case, you can pick upwards of 5 variations. So now you have a total of 10 lifts for the back, but you still only do 5s a week. And you will see that this is going to be a great tool to keep progressing. Just make sure that it doesn't actually do the opposite. If you see, for example, that your lifts regress because it lacks frequency in the approach, then maybe cut back the variations a bit and see how many you need to be able to get both volume, variety, and progression. And again, if you're a bit confused by variations, how am I supposed to pick them up? Check out the unlimited hypertrophy method. I might even place it in the description again if there is space. But please keep in mind the golden rule. You never train back every single day, but you also don't do all of your back exercises on the same day. So regardless of the amount of sets you do, even if you go up to 28, never do more than 3 back exercises on the same day. So if you do a hip hinge, you can then do 2 horizontal pulls, 2 vertical pulls, 1 vertical, 1 horizontal. If you do 2 verticals, you can do 1 horizontal. All of that is fairly logical. You understand you're not going to do 3 hip hinges, 3 horizontal pulls. Some people do it with the pulls, and I think it's a bad idea. When I see guys doing days where they do deadlifts, block pulls, cable rows, weighted chin-ups, pullovers, that is a waste. That is a waste because past exercise 2 or 3, you have no juice left. The weight you're lifting is not going to do anything to your muscles. So this is why this master plan was devised to make sure that mathematically you have to hit back exercises several times a week. So if we take a look at a practical example, if you are at step 4 and you have 7 exercises you have to do a week and you train 3 times a week, you're going to do 2, 3, 2. You train 4 times a week, 2, 2, 2, 1, or maybe 2, 1, 1, 3. It's up to you. Keep in mind that upper threshold and you will be just fine.